slamming the door in my face. If you're looking for fear, you won't find a trace. You had your chance, I'm under the wings of angels. I was a fool, but now I've learned a ticket to heaven has got to be earned. Ooh, I don't know why you don't get wings till you're ready to fly. Under the guidance of angels, watch me, I'm free to fly. Under the guidance of angels, I'll leave these broken shoes behind. Now there's somebody looking out for this one. The shadow of his wings blocks out the sun. I'm holding on so tight, I'll never hit the ground again. And I've got salvation, it's in my sights. The last one out of here, please turn out the lights. I'm already gone, I'm under the wings of angels. It's a crazy world, the weakness of man, to be blind to the truth, never understand. Ooh, I don't know why you don't get wings till you're ready to fly. Under the guidance of angels, watch me, I'm free to fly. Under the guidance of angels, I'll leave these broken shoes behind. And every promise ever broken comes right. Now my wings are open and I'm taking flight. Under the guidance of angels, watch me, I'm free to fly. Under the guidance of angels, watch me, I'm free to fly. Under the guidance of angels, watch me, I'm free to fly. Under the guidance of angels, I'll leave these broken shoes behind. Leave those broken shoes behind. Oh. In an old grey Chevrolet as big as a boat, a lump the size of London in the back of my throat. I wonder what I'm doing riding through this rain in a grey Chevrolet, wishing I was home again. Bus driver grins at me as I overtake. He's dreaming of the money he knows he could make if he gave up driving and settled down with a surefire business in a quiet little country town. Shooting at the moon, dancing on a wire, trying to turn a spark to a full-blown fire. I'm walking on water, wishing on a star, trying to win a race in a man's satisfied with all he's got. The weather's either freezing or it's way too hot. Now why, tell me, why is it so hard to see that right where you are is exactly where you're meant to be? Shooting at the moon, dancing on a wire, trying to turn a spark to a full-blown fire. Walking on water, wishing on a star, trying to win a race in a broken down car. Home fires burning, fade away. You're left in the desert in an old gray Chevrolet. Shooting at the moon, dancing on a wire, trying to turn a spark to a full-blown fire. Walking on water, wishing on a star, trying to win a race in a broken down car. Home fires burning, fade away. You're left in the desert in an old gray Chevrolet. An old gray Chevrolet. An old gray Chevrolet. An old gray Chevrolet. The letters and the photographs still lie beside my bed, as empty as the echoes of every word you said. Your thighs still hurt from making love. You missed me every day. It didn't take you long to change the day I went away. And I don't know how love can simply vanish in thin air, and how Friday's happiness turns to Saturday's despair. But I won't crumble, I won't cry, even though I feel so sad, 'cause I believe you've thrown away the best you ever had. And that's the way it's always been, from the cradle to the grave. Mortal man can't understand how human hearts behave. And here the weather's changing, it's beginning to turn cold, and you're across the water with another heart to hold. I tried to make it different, to make sure this would last. I tried to make the future work out better than the past. But that's the way it's always been, and you get just what you gave. Mortal man can't understand how human hearts behave. I don't know why I feel surprised when I know came and went as quickly as the storm on Mount Bonnell. I'll hold on to these memories like I held you in that rain, and hope it works out better if I fall in love again. 'Cause that's the way it's always been, from the cradle to the grave. Mortal man can't understand how human hearts behave, how human hearts behave, how human hearts behave, how human hearts behave, how human hearts behave. I shouldn't feel lonely, this is my own home, but it looks so strange, I've been away so long. Nothing's really different, but the feeling's gone. It's the human race, the world is running away. I'm sad and I'm scared on alternate days, too old and ugly and set in my ways. Lately seems living is a dying craze for the human race, the world is running away. Me and a million faces and we're all running, keeping our eyes wide open for bad times coming. Maybe we'll all get away if there's just time. There's a quiet little corner that I call my own. You can reach me there, I have an answer phone. Once I leave a message, there's a ringing tone, but don't call too late, the world is running away. Where you gonna go when the bad times come? I'm trading my place for a space in the sun. You wouldn't catch me staying here, I'm not that dumb. It's a losing race, the world is running away. Me and a million faces and we're all running, keeping our eyes wide open for bad times coming. Maybe we'll all get away if there's just time. That I seldom see. I sign papers that guarantee the future for me. It's amazing how they know just how the future's gonna be for you and me. The world is running and nobody ever asks you how you feel inside. The years you've worked, the times you've tried. Now when I read the news, you know I cried and cried for the human race. The world is running and I see it on the faces everywhere I go. The friends I see, the people I know. Everybody keeps it hidden, but it always shows. It's a losing race. The world is running away. The clean-up man couldn't understand what I was doing there on my own. All the lights were out, not a soul about. The party people gone home. Well, I must admit that on the face of it, it must have looked a little bit strange. So I did my best to put his mind at rest. I did what I could to explain. You see, I'm trying to turn Sunday into Saturday night, not ready for the weekend to end. I've been non-stop dancing since Friday night. I've still got a pocket full of money to spend. I'm trying to turn Sunday into Saturday night. He listened to me very patiently, but he didn't seem to be impressed. We can't change the rules for one crazy fool who won't go home with the rest. He sounded so sure as he showed me the door that seemed to be the end of the line. Then he threw down his keys and he turned to me, 'cause something must have changed his mind. He said, for 5 long years I've been wiping up beers and watching all the others have fun. And now finding you here gives me a wild idea, something that's got to be done. And now we're turning Sunday into Saturday night, not ready for the weekend to end. I've been non-stop dancing since Friday night. I've still got a pocket full of money to spend. We're turning Sunday into Saturday night, not ready for the weekend to end. So turn back the hands on the station clock, turn the music up loud to drown the postman's knock. We're turning Sunday into Saturday night. Sunday into Saturday night. Yeah. Sunday into Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh. Sunday into Saturday night. Oh, turning Sunday into Saturday night. And soaked me to the skin. I woke up by the harbor, down where the ships come in. Last thing I remember was forgetting about you, but I still felt something burning, a blue tattoo. A blue tattoo. Though the wind was bitter, it was deep inside me hurt, like someone took barbed wire and fashioned me a shirt. I couldn't find a mirror, so an oil slick had to do, and carved in my reflection a blue tattoo, a blue tattoo. Ribbons with our names entwined together, colors bright as love when it was new, scratched across my bleeding heart forever. That's as close as I can ever get to you. It's a blue tattoo, this blue tattoo, this blue tattoo. I've got a blue tattoo. I've got you under my skin. That's right. Look at the state I'm in. Look at the state I'm in. With this blue tattoo. This blue tattoo. This blue tattoo. I'm watching the water. She went from LA down to a Texas town back in the bad old days, till a one-night stand with a careless man left her there with a child to raise. The queen of the night in chains and leather, proud in a crown of pink, is back in New York, an unmarried mother with a baby named after her favorite drink. She's coming from the rain. She's on her own again. So she waved goodbye to her innocence and all her so-called friends. She's left behind that other life like a rattlesnake shedding skin. After years of late night living, she's ready for a change. The sleeping beauty's woken now, that other dream seems strange. She's leaving the fast lane. She's jumped another train. But all you disbelievers, don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every night she rocks the cradle and you should hear her sing. And all you disbelievers, don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every night she rocks the cradle and you should hear the lullaby she sings. Minds are on their business, but to her it all seems so unreal. Cause she wakes up every morning, and the first thing that she hears is the wailing voice of a baby boy's needing mama to wash away his tears. And all you disbelievers, don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every night she rocks the cradle, you should hear her sing. And all you disbelievers, don't you worry about a thing, 'cause every night she rocks the cradle, and you should hear the lullaby she sings. he came out of hiding last night, dressed in a working man's clothes, down from the hills to bring us the word. But what it was nobody knows. He'd been out of sight and out of his mind, staring at mirrors and crowns. Now he stands naked with nothing to show but a bedlam of meaningless sounds. And nobody's listening and nobody cares when you have nothing to say. Talk to my heart and I'll treasure each word and keep them from blowing away. The walls of the castle are starting to shake, like Jericho tumbling down. It's a surprise to see fear in the eyes of the luckiest man in this town. And nobody's listening and nobody cares when you have nothing to say. Talk to my heart and I'll treasure each word. Keep them from blowing away. Keep them from blowing away. What of the faithful who stood by your side and followed you all of those years? What have you gained by changing the God that whispers that burn at your ears? Now the walls of the castle are starting to shake, like Jericho tumbling down. It's a surprise to see fear in the eyes of the luckiest man in this town. Nobody's listening and nobody cares when you have nothing to say. But talk to my heart and I'll treasure each word. Keep them from blowing away. Keep them from blowing away. Keep them from blowing away. Some girls come alive at night when stars are shooting and the moon is bright. My girl sleeps underneath that moon, comes alive in the afternoon. Think a perfect date means disco dancing and staying out late. dances to a different tune, comes alive in the afternoon. 4 o'clock when her time comes up, she wants her coffee in her special cup. 5's too late and 3's too soon. She comes alive in the afternoon. Her coffee in her special cup. 5's too late and 3's too soon. She comes alive in the afternoon. It's 4 o'clock and now she's promised me a loving cup with a guarantee. Lick the sugar from a silver spoon. She comes alive in the afternoon. In the afternoon. In the afternoon. She's gone every time she comes, eats up the cake and leaves behind it. In the afternoon. In the afternoon. You know the old woman that lived in a shoe, a ridiculous life, it reminds me of you. You've got so many plans, but you haven't a clue. You're so very unusual. You back into your shell and refuse to come out, and you can't understand what I'm talking about. Then you get on the phone till we hammer it out. You're so very unusual. You're a very unusual girl. In the thick of it all, I was lying in bed, plagued by the sound of your voice in my head. When I picked up my horoscope, you know what it said. She's so very unusual. She's a very unusual girl. So very unusual. Then she'll look like death warmed over twice and say I'm feeling on top of the world. She'll look at me with staircase eyes and say, what's so unusual? The circus is an endless round of setting up and tearing down and running round from town to town, where home is some hotel and someone has to play the clown, 'cause new sensations must be found. You know you're bound to spin around when you board that carousel, and high above the acrobat, without a rope, no safety net, could watch the morning papers set the headlines as he fell. And as he walked out on the wire to dive into that ring of fire, he knew he had to take them higher before they'd be impressed. Circus horses in the ring are galloping and curtsying. The puppet master pulls the strings and whips them when they rest. The lions bite, the tigers roar, the audience screams out for more. Yeah, that's what entertainment's for. And as the trainer slips away, he's free to fight another day. He knows the price he's had to pay for living in a cage. The circus is an endless round of setting up and tearing down and running round from town to town. Yes, running round from town to town. Channel 1, the wheel of fortune spinning round. The Price is Right says come on down. You switch across to Channel 2, and right there in front of you, there's refugees in a burned out street with bloodstained earth beneath their feet. Now the fevers are running high again. Senators and congressmen hold conferences to decide who's to live and who's to die. The cause that once made so much sense is now the tool of presidents. The cymbals and the trumpets sound a lifetime for a piece of foreign ground. And it's no man's land for everyone who lives and breathes beneath the sun. Don't listen to the call to war. There's no place worth dying for. Stars and stripes and Union Jacks, a flag won't bring your children back. place in this world worth dying for. No, there's no place in this world worth dying for. Keep their fingers clean and creep around in limousines. The conflict spreading everywhere creates another millionaire. A man would have to be insane to find profit in a hurricane. The dead can't even rest in peace. They've opened fire on cemeteries. And it's no man's land for everyone who lives and breathes beneath the sun, who listen to the call to war. There's no place worth dying for. Stars and stripes or Union Jack, a flag won't bring your children back. And there's no place in this world worth dying for. No, there's no place in this world worth dying for. I just had my heart handed to me, so I thought I'd go see some old friend. Your eyes burned a hole clear through me. I could see myself slipping again, but I never believed this could happen. Now I'm not really sure what to do, 'cause I know that if we started dancing, I'd catch myself falling for you. They say every new romance starts with a slow dance, and I know there'd be sparks if I held you tight. So don't misunderstand me, 'cause I think you're pretty. I just don't feel like dancing tonight. And I just had my heart handed to me, so I thought I'd go see some old friends. Your eyes burned a hole clear through me. I I could see myself slipping again. Seems like every new romance starts with a slow dance, and I know there'd be sparks if I held you tight. So don't misunderstand me, 'cause I think you're pretty. I just don't feel like dancing tonight. No, don't misunderstand me, 'cause I think you're pretty. I just don't feel like dancing tonight.